Looks like we've got ourselves a magma cube. Whoa! I didn't know they did that. Man, I must have been really good. Why, hello, and welcome to another episode on the Existence Season 2 server. So Christmas has recently passed, and no, unfortunately that was not our gift. That was just Patrick returning the beacon that we lent him for underneath the Christmas tree. There is a little something underneath the Christmas tree for us. We did receive a present, but I'm not quite sure what it is. We'll go check that out in a moment. But first, let's see what we've got in the mailbox here. So, of course, this was just everything from the base of our beacon. Yeah, quite a bit of random blocks. We have a few adverts here. We have new 3. The fireworks shop is open. They have flight duration 3 and flight duration 1. Okay. Yogurt Up is now open. That's Yogurt's shop. It's kind of like a building service where he comes and improves what you've built, which we might take advantage of in the future. And Pineapple's Cheap Heap, which is kind of interesting actually. If he just has kind of like a junkyard maybe, we'll go check that out. I'm not quite sure what it is. Then we have 2 books here from our good friends Kyle and Isogravity, who have unfortunately left us. I'm not going to read through it on screen, but here you can see just some very nice notes from both of them. So that's pretty sad indeed to see them go, but we will still be in contact with them in the future and probably be doing some things together. You can see out here, there's the Christmas tree, so let's head over there and see what we got. So you can see we've got the sleigh over here and the tree, which are Patrick and Sky's doing. Sky is a new member here on Existence, and he's quite the nice guy. We did the most recent podcast together, and that was actually pretty fun. Let's see. These were all presents at one point around Christmas. It was a little bit nicer, but here we go. We got 3 diamonds. Nice. We got another gold block and a purple shulker box, and I do believe this is from Oki. Let's see. Oh, wow. Special box, babe. Ooh, this is interesting. Let's see. Special box for Liam, babe. Thank you, Oki. Happy Holidays by Oki Twister. I hope you are having an amazing Christmas or whatever you celebrate. Just want to wish you all the best. See you guys soon. You guys are the best. Oki. Man. Thanks, Oki. This is really nice. Got some fireworks, shulker shells to make a shulker box in addition to this shulker box, and some diamonds. We have to give Oki something in return. I'll think of something nice we can do and write him a nice book. But now on with the episode. Looks like we've got ourselves a magma cube. Whoa! I didn't know they did that. Oh, yeah, I've been trying to hoard magma cream recently. If you noticed, there was quite a bit in my inventory when we first started. I'm gonna get them all small and then let them swim out and follow me. I thought I saw another one around here. Target practice? Oh, that could be a game. You know what? That gives me an idea. I think we can make a game like that. I'm gonna write that down. Existence at night. Isn't it beautiful? And speaking of beautiful, you can see what Oki did over here at the Community Trade Center. He put this little walkway in here. Oh, there's a creeper over there. We're gonna have to play Torch Fairy again. I did play some Torch Fairy back there, but we're gonna have to do some over here. And he installed these plants around here. It looks very nice. We really need to finish this up basically transport the rest of the villagers there and do a bit of interior work. However, we're going to be doing something completely different this episode. Before I tell you what we're going to be doing, I just want to do a little demonstration right here. Alright, so I'm going to just show you what I've come up with here. So this is off, and yeah, you can see there's a dark oak log down there. And then I can flip this lever here, and it comes on. It moves a piece of glowstone, and that's how we can light up. And then if you flip it again, it dims it a little bit. You can see the difference. It does get a little bit dimmer. And then this once again turns it off. So I kind of envision kind of like a master control room where we can dim all of the lights and turn them on and off. Very nice. Now before we head over to the new base area where we're going to be making kind of the like welcoming area right at the commons outside of the portal, I do need to show you something, but we need daytime. So let's go find a bed to sleep, and I will be right back. Okay, I've given myself a little bit of time to wake up, and now I think I'm ready to show you what I need to show you. But doesn't town look very nice? It gets prettier and prettier every time I look at it. Anyway, let's do a little bit of flying out here. We have claimed a new island. You can see it out here. It's just right off the shore of town. And it is this Tiega island here, and it does have a little slice of Mega Tiega in the back right here. Very nice. We'll get a nice aerial view of it here. Just load everything in. Come on, chunks, and we'll fly straight up so you can get a view. There we go. That is what the island looks like. So let's go ahead and take a brief little landing right here at the head of the island, I guess you could say. Now, this was going to be iGalaxy's place, but if you don't know, he moved on from this server. Isn't it great, though? It's a great spot. It's a little island off town, and you can see quite a bit. ACG's house is normally rendered, but I'm playing with my render distance at 20. I usually play with it at 32. So, very nice view indeed. Anyway, the plan for this place is to turn it into sort of a vacation home. And I was thinking, speaking of ACG, let's fly up and over here a little bit so you can see his house. His mansion is right here. It's very nice and fairly close. So I'm going to speak to him about installing an underwater glass tunnel that runs from here to here. If he doesn't want to connect our houses, I'm just going to connect it to the mainland anyway, because I think that'd be pretty cool. But if we can run a diagonal glass tunnel in between our two houses like that, man, it would be sweet. So we do already have another portal linked up here. As you can imagine, it's not a very long walk in the nether. But I am going to start doing some planning here. I don't like this oak. We'll probably end up using dark oak. But yeah, it's a beautiful location. So I'll start doing some planning and tell you if I hear back from ACG. But in the meantime, we're going to head over to the stronghold and start picking out a block palette there. And I'll tell you what I've been thinking of for that location. So here we are at the stronghold. It's been a little while, but you can see I've started to open up this room a little bit right here. Because that is the plan. So what I'm thinking of doing is make kind of a oval here, like a circular room. Probably not even circular, probably sphere is more of an accurate description. And then what we'll do is we'll bring the nether portal up to about here, and we'll have the little circular room with corridors going off in each direction. This will be, of course, the library and whatnot over here. This will probably be animal farms because it's the old prison. Did I ever do that? I did not. My inventory is a mess. I'm embarrassed. And the block palette that I'm thinking of is we don't want to use any of this crap. I thought maybe I could get used to it, but I can't. It's disgusting. I don't know why Moying does that. I even considered trying to find a stronghold in a different biome, but I didn't want to make a nether tunnel all the way out there. So the plan is to make it look kind of like a cave. So we'll use spruce wood, dark oak wood. Those will be the only two colors besides the grays. So then we'll use like gray concrete powder, all the different types of stone, cobblestone, smooth stone, stone bricks. You get the point. So I think what I'm gonna do is just finish digging this area out. I forgot my beacon in town, so it looks like I'm making a trip back there after I drop my stuff off, and then I'll show you the general shape of the room, and then you can get a feeling for it. So the house is complete. I hope you like it. I completely forgot we had a horse also. I came up here and there was a horse, and I was like, wait, but this is my horse. This is Jarvis 5, and he's actually very fast. Look at this guy. He's a speedster. I think we're going to bring him over to the new vacation home because he'll serve more of use there, being on display. Oh yeah, there's a pig in our house. Because we won't use him here at all, so we can bring him back. But here is the house. You can see it's pretty spacious. We've got a pig inside. That's why we have a dirt floor. Because you're gross. This actually isn't that many resources. I was going to build something bigger, but I didn't want to. So, this is the new home. So a little bit of a change in scenery. We're over here in the nether at the pigman farm. Now, I began digging over at the stronghold, and everything was going decently well. But my luck quickly ran out with my efficiency 5 pickaxe, and I took a good look at my tools, and I realized they kind of suck. It's very disappointing. So I thought we'd come over here, grab some XP, and make us some new tools, because our armor is perfect. We have great armor here, elytra and everything. But I got over here and I was disappointed because I thought I would also be getting some gold out of this. However, the chests just quickly fill up with swords. So I installed this little sorter here to take out these swords and rotten flesh. It can be toggled on and off. So now we get just gold. Also magma cream and raw chicken. But yes, gold. Very good. I took a time lapse where you could see how it functioned. Down here, I put this giant fire pad rather than just something right there, because I thought this was cooler, you know, seeing items get spewed off the side. Also, the frame rate. Just a quick mention. I actually figured out how to toggle between my integrated GPU, the 530, Intel HD 530 on my chip, and my RX 480. So when I'm AFK overnight, I can switch to the integrated chip. It's less power consumption, but also less powerful. And I forgot to switch back, so I will switch back in between the next clips. You guys looking at? Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the overworld, and we're gonna do a little bit of an enchanting session. One more little thing here. I find it interesting that with the 530 graphics, the leaves look different, even though my Optifine settings did not change at all. Kind of weird. Alright, we're back with the RX 480, and yeah, 60 FPS is nice. Now, I do have my own enchantment table, but I just really like this build, and I wanted to show it off. Another member on the server did it. I do believe it's Waddles, but I'm not sure. And I love how you can see the spawners in the floor. Where's the other one? You can see yeah, you can see both. It's pretty cool. But here's the enchantment table, and basically we're going to make ourselves a nice set of tools because the armor is set. So we're going to retire this just unenchanted axe. Hopefully get an efficiency 5 silk touch shovel. I don't need any fortune. Get mending on here, that's a good fortune pick, and then we need a silk touch. We need a unbreaking 3 efficiency 5 silk touch pick. Sword is good, we just need mending. So yeah, we're really here just for the tools. So I'm going to get to it, and hopefully we have some luck here, and I'll show you our brand new set of tools when we're done. I actually had to go and grab my own anvils because there were none down here, and there probably should be. So there we go, community. Have some anvils. I'm gonna put all the anvils here. It's very relaxing being under here while it's raining. Alright, well, now I'm gonna get to it. Alright, so we have the tools together now, and I'm pretty happy with what we have. Much better than what we had. So I will show you. We were unable to put mending on the sword because it was too expensive, so we'll just use this one until it breaks, and then we can make a new one. Pickaxes, much better. So we have the original Fortune one here, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Fortune Mending. Then we have Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch Mending. Bow is the same. It's all good. I'm happy with it. Axe, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch Mending. And then Diamond Shovel, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch Mending. So now we have a very nice set of tools and armor. I hope we can keep it for quite a while without dying. So you can see how I kind of want to do like a circular shape in this room. The beacon is not centered. I will center it once it's done. And I think I'm going to do one of those like rainbow things, you know, where it changes colors. It's really cool. So I'm just going to do some more digging and also head to a few places. We're going to need concrete powder. I want to try concrete powder. And I want to do gray because we're going to, I want to keep it looking kind of like a cave, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm going to head over to the desert, the squid farm, and then up there we have a lot of gravel, and it's going to take a toll on the shovel. So we'll break in the shovel, I guess, after I do a little bit more digging in here. So I've got some work cut out for me. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that, and then we can get to the construction. So I started digging, and I quickly realized that our space was too small. So I've started expanding a little bit more. And you can see we hit the library. Now on this side, there's nothing here really. Kind of just ends. There's just a wall. But on this side, we're kind of eating into precious space, you know. So I've kind of got to think about what we're going to do here. Here's that staircase up. And here's the library. And I was thinking we could maybe have like a balcony into the library. But I want it to be centered. And I still want this room to be circular. So I think what I'm going to do is dig out just a big square space, or close to square, maybe rectangle, and then I'll map out how I want to do the circle, and we'll probably just take it from there, move this to the center of the circle, things like that. I, of course, want to raise the ceiling a little bit so it's like a dome. I definitely have a vision here. I have a vision. Third try's the charm, am I right? Third try recording this clip. Last time I activated my Siri assistant somehow. Anyway, while I was wandering around the nether, I found this little furnace smelting room. Now, I don't know who built it or when it was built, but it is very useful. It's situated, oh hey, right next to this lava lake here, so we can get all the fuel we need. Let's get back inside. And yeah, it's definitely helped smelting all of this sand into glass. We're almost done here. I'm just filling this back up with what I can. This one is just, oh, we're done. Nice. So while I was waiting for this to smelt, I did a little bit of glowstone mining just in the area, so we have the glowstone that we need. That is the whole point of this little resource gathering mission. I don't want to be constantly running out of resources and scrambling to find things that I need. When I start building, I just want to build. So we're just going to go ahead and get set here with everything we could possibly need. And then head back to the stronghold. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Oh, this one's not quite empty. Is this one empty? No, it looks like we got 19 left. Alright, yeah, it looks like we got a little bit more to do. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. And then I will head back to the stronghold and get to some building. Now, isn't this kind of cool? I stumbled upon this ravine while mining, and I just think this is a pretty awesome view. It's right near the stronghold, and you can see there's just kind of like the wooden mineshaft grain over there, I guess you could say. This could be a cool little room if we incorporate it into the base. Then over here, there's actually 2 minecart chests, so let's see. Another name tag, we'll take the name tag, and I guess I'll take the torches. And over here, ooh. Protection 4. That's actually a pretty good book, but I can't take it. But I'll definitely remember that's here. So yeah, I was just curious what was around the stronghold, if there were any spawners or anything around here. So just been wandering around and came across this room, thought it was cool. So we're back here in the stronghold, and you can see things are looking a little bit different indeed. Our cacti grew. No, I'm just kidding. You can see we've started some work on the floor here. Now, I'm kind of just going with a random design, mixing in these different tastes of gray. Definitely looks nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks nice where we throw in the dark for the contrast, but it is supposed to resemble a cave. That's the overall goal, kind of like an enhanced cave, you know, because if it was going to resemble a cave, we could just leave it. But yeah, an enhanced cave. We're going to get rid of these torches eventually, don't worry. But you can see these little like trapdoor glass things, they actually give off light. So let's remove some of these torches so you can see, or all of them. And take this out of my offhand, because dynamic lighting. You can see they give off a little bit of light, which is definitely nice. And then the rest of the light will be crystals throughout here. I don't know if I've told you that plan. I think I did. Yes, where they're going to twinkle. Because, man, this episode is just being recorded over so many days and so many live streams. Kind of losing it. But I did take the floor down a layer, and you can see, well, we can both see this stronghold below. So if we put some glass in the floor, it could be cool. Could be cool indeed. So basically, I really just need to finish the floor and start coming out with some wall designs. This is kind of just a design as I go type deal. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, design as I go. Oh, and this, I got a music disc on a stream. Got a skeleton to kill a creeper right in this very room. Nice. That's almost the best one. It's a good one, but Ward is the best one. Alright, we've finished the floor, and we're not alone anymore. We got Sky with us. Yay. So we went ahead and finished the floor, and of course the torches will be removed once we do the lighting. But now we need to center the beacon, so that's the next task. I would also like to do one of those like rainbow switchy beacon things, but that might not be the best idea. Maybe it should switch between light gray, dark gray, black, and white. Be lame like that and give that a try. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. But first task is of course centering it. Then I'll see if I can fit that redstone device down there. Well, do you guys see what I see? I did an even room. There's no center. So our options are get a second beacon or have it off by one. Now, one of the past members may have a beacon that we can just snag. You know, maybe we can do that. I'm going to see if I can do that. It's time to answer the age-old question. Can a beacon be crafted with stained glass? I honestly don't know. Probably not. Nope. That's better. Beacon. Nice. Now we can solve our issue of having no center, an even-sized room. Alrighty, so the second beacon is in place, and now I feel more comfortable. This room is kind of even with the diagonal beacons placed here. And you can see this one is flickering. I did install a machine here that would cause the beacon to flicker, and I just went through the different grays. It's black, dark gray, or normal gray, light gray, and white. The only problem is in order to avoid piston noise, I had to put it really low in the ground so the effect doesn't stay. That's why this one isn't flickering, because I put the beacon up higher. But I would definitely like both of them to do it, and maybe like they could do the same thing, or they could pulse in opposite order. So as this one got darker, this one will get lighter. I'll experiment with that. However, I'm going to have to experiment with that off camera because we are out of time for today. Now, I really like how this floor turned out, except for the torches, but that'll be gone. But yeah, I mainly had to spend this episode getting resources and stuff together, because I don't want to just keep going and having to get resources while I'm building. I want everything here. Now we have everything here. So next episode, we will get this room complete. The huge gap, it was just, if you didn't know, Existence suffered a huge hit when we lost about 6 members, and the motivation from everyone was just down. But we're starting to bounce back now, so should definitely be good. So if you enjoyed this episode, then go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you next one. Bye-bye.